And we're live. What's up, y'all? Anyways, John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops, 50 All Stars edition. And we have more and more and more stuff, especially with March Madness going on. Let me know if you're out there, who your favorite March Madness teams are. Let me know who your favorite NBA teams are. Let me know what your favorite NBA trades were. What's up, Finn Kaufman? We got Blake in Hawaii right now. He says that he's still doing his workouts. We'll see how that's going. I'm still watching the homework section as well. All right, so make sure you guys are still posting. And I have my first dates. All right, as for my workouts. So I'm here in Colorado, and I still just have the one kid, but I have not reached out to anyone. But now I'm going to start. Gonzaga's winning. Gonzaga might. Oh man, they've never won. So I don't know if they're going to win it all, but they're undefeated in a bad conference. I don't know what's going to happen. They look pretty good, though. I saw it. But anyways, my workouts are going to start not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. And they gave me 8 hours. So they said from 9 to 5, I can have one court, like a full court. And I have that every Saturday. And then starting I think in May, I have Saturday and Sunday. So that's a lot of 8-hour slots. And I'm going to try to fill it up with a whole bunch of workouts, and I'm going to try my hardest. I'm getting those big A-frame designs. You guys know those A-frame designs that usually are on the court that say please wear your mask or don't skateboard here and stuff like that. I'm getting those with all our information up on it. On the backside, it'll have the details of everything that I do, like private sessions, tournaments, all that stuff, right? It'll just say like words, and then on the front, it'll say it'll have a QR code to go to our website. Or one will say a whole discount code and stuff like that. But those will be on the court, one, so that people know, but two, to keep people off my court. So if I only have one kid, people are going to try to shoot on the other end. And I want it to just be my stuff. And I have my Vertimax machine coming in. I put up a video for that on our site or on the YouTube page. I actually made that video from all the Vertimax videos that I found on YouTube, and I put some music to it just so I could steal some drills the right way, and so I could hype it up enough. But I'm going to have every single thing out there, and I'm going to make it look amazing just to try to get players that are passing by, because the other two courts at this gym will have games. So hopefully they see what I'm doing. They want to be a part of it. They can't talk to me, so they can just look at the A-frame designs. But yeah, sorry I couldn't watch yesterday. Did you play well on Friday? Oh, I played okay. I was super exhausted, but luckily they were exhausted as well, because I guess a lot of people just haven't played in a year. So that was good. My team sucked. They were okay players, but they just did not know basketball. Every time that they touched the ball, they just jacked it up. I mean, they didn't pass to each other or anything like that. So I did what I normally do in that situation, is I just ignore them. I go get a ton of rebounds, and then I pass to them extra. And then I tell them, hey, listen, I know you're not a great passer because you're not passing, but just shoot whenever I give it to you. I'll go get the rebound. Don't worry about it. And then they kind of take the backhanded compliment. And then they kind of go well, I can pass a little bit. And I'm like, oh, can you drive? Can you do anything but just jack up threes? And then I yell at them a little bit. Then we lose one game, and then I get really mad. And then I say, pass me the ball at the end of games, and then I make it happen. So yeah, it's always a huge process like that. It's fun. Anyways, moving on, we have some, let me think, what should I talk about first? Let's go with the story of the day. I never start off with that. Parents often ironically say they refuse to force their children to only do one sport. So parents often ironically say they refuse to force their child to do only one sport, as they force their child to do many sports instead. But this is just as criminal for the kid who is capable of delving deeply. Parents should focus less on which activity is chosen and more on how successful habits accrue. And what I mean by that is, you can if your kid just wants to do swim at an early age, do it. I mean, just teach him or her how to properly go about something. Say, hey, you got to delve in, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do that. Then the next year when the kid's like, no, I like the piano. Be like, cool, switch to the piano, but you must do this, must do that. So then you're focusing less on what the actual subject is and more on how they're doing it. all right, so that they can practice successful habits, so that they can bring those forward later. All right, because you're either saying that sports means so much that you want to ensure that your kids do every single sport so that they have a chance at every sport in the world, or you're saying that sports don't matter and they really don't, and that it's going to have some effect on their life. And if it's just to have an effect on their life and your kid just wants to do bowling, why not? If it doesn't matter. But if it does matter, okay, let's say that it does matter. Sports matter so much, which they don't, but whatever, sure. Sports matters so much. You can't just let them bowl. You got to make them good at everything. Okay, sports matters so much that you want them to make the pros. Okay, well, let them delve deeply like Tiger Woods did, and then litter around every other sport throughout the year, but never stop that main sport so that they can like become as great as they can at this one sport. And you're going to need tools from every other sport, but you never need to take time off of this sport. So it's either sports matter a ton, and you allow them to focus, or sports don't matter at all, and you let them focus on whatever they want. But no matter what you do, make sure that you pull from anything that you do in life what it takes to become successful. All right, because that's what matters. So at the end of the day, do you understand what dedication means? Do you understand what teamwork means? Do you understand what giving your all for a passion means? Okay. Anyways, let's move on. I got some plastic bags. This is the speed pack. This one's sticking out. It's kind of weird because I couldn't find one bag as big as a hurdle, but this one comes with 2 hurdles. Speed pack comes with 2 hurdles, jump ropes, and ladders. All right, so you can get that for like $50. Then we have the muscle pack. On the outside, it says what color it is because there's different sizes. All right, and it comes with the bands that you pull up like this, the bands that go around your leg like this one, and the muscle pack it comes with the hand strengthener as well. And then we also have the Ultra Pack. The Ultra Pack has the license plate frame, the wristband, and the car flag. All right. Anyway, I'm developing all that stuff to make it more like a commerce sort of thing. Why? Because if you're gonna use consumerism, which we're using, consumerism is it's like Catholicism or like atheism. Consumerism, it's a religion. And we're all a part of it. Anyone who's ever bought something, anyone who believes in money is a part of it. And since we're practicing it, we might as well bring it into our program. But you're going to need to do it like a store. All right, that's kind of the lame part. Just to push people toward their extreme for basketball, you're going to have to do a lot of silly stuff like sell stuff like that. All right, so I'm going to start doing it. It's pretty neat, but it takes a lot of work. All right, but hopefully this work pays off and kids fall for it. But if they don't fall for that, they're going to fall for the Bible. They're going to fall for something in our program. They're going to fall for my speeches. They're going to fall for something because we have it all. All right, I'm stealing from every walk of life. These are the biggest tricks in the entire world's history. And using the tricks that work on adults, on little kids, yeah, it's going to work. All right, and don't forget, I don't have to make it work for everyone. Because some people just like to work hard. They don't fall for consumerism. They just like to work hard. But because everyone's into it, this makes everyone work hard, so it helps them out. So for the true basketball players, they don't need this stuff. But now I put them on a team with 11 kids who are tricked. And 11 kids are trying their hardest. Well, that makes it easier for this one kid who would have tried his hardest anyways. And now he's like, well, I'm trying to do let's say the 5-week challenge, like Finn is trying to do. Now it's like I have to get 7 people. Where can I find 7? Oh, right here. Oh, I have 20 that want to do it. No, I'm only picking you 7. And maybe now you have coins. And you don't have to give out 7 coins for the 7 friends. That would be cool if you earn like that many coins to do what you want. But you could say, hey, I want you 7 to be a part of this. And whoever can do all 5 weeks is eligible for this one extra coin that I happen to have. And if you miss a day, then you're not eligible. And if like 2 of you do all 5 days, then I'll flip the coin to see who wins. If it's three of you, then we can shoot for it or something like that. So now you can start utilizing your coins to get what you want in the program and to make your own team better. All right. That's when it's going to be like flipping the script to a whole new level. I mean, it'll be cool when you can buy the gear. It'll be dope when you can go to a movie theater with a coin. But when you can use the coin to get your teammates to act right, that's when we'll have a full economy. All right. So in real life, if you're not a part of 50 All-Stars, how can you do that? I think the 5-week challenge has already made me quicker. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna make you stronger, faster, everything like that. It's gonna be really, really good, especially at your age. If I did it at my age, I might die. All right, but how you can replicate the coin thing in real life is you have to get really smart with it. But the thing of value in high school, especially, is it's how cool you are. All right, so like you don't want to say like someone's a loser and stuff like that, but you want to like make it seem cool to work extra. All right, and how you do that is you talk a few kids into it, and you pull them behind the scenes. You halfway done? Good job, man. All right. So you want to make it seem like it's this team's thing that we just do this. So like if your parent or your coach is telling you to do something, that's not cool. All right. But if you're like, but if your coach like walks out the door and then you guys go, hey guys, come in, bring it in, dude. Yo, that last year's team sucked. We got to do this year. And now you just made it a cool thing. All right. When adults tell you to do something, it's not cool. When the kids speak up and decide to do something as a group, and you say it in a group because there are strength in numbers. So when you say something to one kid and then to another kid and then to another kid, they're not going to agree with you on a one-on-one level. But if you say it to a group of 10 kids and you get just at least one person quickly agreeing with you, now the other ones will be so afraid to be the last one out that they're going to jump in. So two of you guys can make it work. Just one play dumb and the other one play like the leader, and then just jump up and say, hey, great idea. And then the next person that just kind of believes it will say, yeah, great idea. I was on board. And now the kids that don't want to do it, they're forced to do it. Again, come up with some good ideas though. Don't make it too hard for everyone, but just push people beyond their limits. And then you don't even need coins. All right, you can use the peer pressure. All right. Anyways, moving on to clockwork passing. As the elementary drill, the first one, then zone cutting, ball and hold drill, jump ball positioning, taking the last shot, post entry plus kick out. Talking about jump ball positioning. Who saw the jump ball with Marcus Smart? That was not very smart of him, but I think that could happen to anyone. Everyone was giving him a hard time, like saying Shaq in a fool. Yo, there was 1 second left in the Pelicans' possession. They're playing against the Celtics. All right. Then there's a jump ball. Okay. And then the jump ball is with 0.4 seconds left. So they bring the ball to the middle of the court and they do a jump ball. Because the Pelicans, if they touched it, it would be a shot clock violation. They just let the Celtics get it. But if the Celtics get it, it's a turnover. So right when they tipped it to Marcus Smart, he thought there was 0.4 seconds left. So he just threw the ball up long. That would be the stupidest rule ever if whoever got the jump ball lost. So of course they're going to give it as a turnover if you get the ball and you were on defense. So there's no longer 0.4 seconds. It's only 0.4 seconds for the team that had the ball, not if you have the ball afterwards. So he threw up a long heave, missed it, and all his teammates were like, dude, it would have been our ball with 24 seconds left. So yeah, it was pretty funny. But jump ball positioning is avoiding things like that, because every possession matters. So if you start with the ball, you kind of want the ball, all right? So at the very, very least, you don't want them to get a breakaway layup or dunk off the jump ball. So you want to protect yourself by making sure that two people are back, centering around one of their persons if their person is straight away. And then if there are two other people on half court, you make sure that your guys are on the defensive side of that. Now, if you want to be aggressive, you can put just one guy up and you can tip it in between two people. Or if you have the taller person, you can figure that out. But you, under no circumstances, let them tip the ball ahead for a layup, or let them get what Boston Celtics used to do it in the 2000s. And the Lakers, they did it with AD and JaVale McGee too, where they just tipped the ball to LeBron and he threw an alley-oop the first play of every single game for a dunk. It was like nonsense. You can't be scored on like that. What do you think of a fake step back? I don't know what a fake step back is. Do you mean like step back and then hesitate and then cross? What's a fake step back? Describe it to me. I've never heard of that. Every time I do a step back, people jump so I can so I can just not shoot and drive. Oh yeah, no. You want to do that, yeah. So we have that in our repertoire. It's in our between the leg series, between the leg behind the back series. But you can do off of just a regular step back, hesitate. You bring the hand all the way to right here, and then you cross, or you can go. The king of that is probably Chris Paul. And Carmelo's another great one. It's just step back and then just be like, boom, nope, boom, nope. And then all of a sudden you touch it, and now you pull up. All right. Jamal Crawford does that a lot. All right. All those herky-jerky people, they're just amazing at it. Monte Ellis from the past. All right. So yeah, the fake step back. I don't know if you want to call it that though. Yeah, I thought you meant fake step back isn't like I'm stepping back. No, I'm not like that. But another one is ball and hold drill. For this one, we shoot the ball up, and then someone sprints to go forward to guard the ball. The other person sprints back while everyone else sprints forward, touches the baseline, then sprints back, and you got to try to beat everyone up the court if you're the person that caught the rebound. All right, and ball and hold for games, it's a very, very invaluable thing. If you're playing defense, and you're on the court, every single time that someone subs, you should make sure that someone has the ball, someone has hole. Even if you're on a team that doesn't do that, just say, yo, who has back? Who has safety? Yo, who wants to pick up ball to slow it down? I mean, no coach will be like, yo, don't stop the ball or don't make sure that they don't get layups. No coach is saying that. I mean, even if he is, stop playing CYO. All right. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let's go on to middle school stuff. We have tip drill, 1-on-1 wing and 1-on-1 rebound. Not in help equals points. Zone 1 or 2 guard front. 16 plus seconds up by 4 plus points. Offensive rebound tips. Let's talk about the offensive rebound tips. Again, I got pretty tired on Friday. I got pretty tired, and like no one could box me out. I mean, the closest person to me in height is probably like a 6'4" guy. So I could just do whatever I wanted to. So I just I just said, shoot anything up. I would just say that out loud, and then like I'll just go get the rebound. But I'm pretty good at like sniffing out the ball and things like that too. But way in the end, when I couldn't even stand up right, I'm just like breathing like this. There was like one like college guy that was guarding me, former college guy, older guy though. But he was looking at me like I was just dead. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And everyone's like, dude, can we play? But I was like bent over, and and the guys was like, no, he's good. It's good. Just play. Even then, I almost got to the ball. On every single shot, I would just kind of like try to get within a foot, because you never know when they're going to bobble it. You never know when it's going to bounce differently than you thought that it would. I go for every single one, and you got to make it the most habitual thing in the entire world. All right, so go for those tips. If all you can get on it is one little fingertip, you get that fingertip on it every single time. You can come within a foot of it, it counts. All right, come within 2 feet of it, good enough. However good you are, and if you're trying to make that team, that's the way that you make the team. All right, and then I mean, talk a little crap. Be like, hey, you can't box me out. Let's go, guys. Like talk crap to your own teammates. Y'all crash the boards. I'm crashing the boards every single time. Like say it out loud so that your coach hears you. All right, because he may not notice that you're crashing the boards every single time. But once you say it, 1, he's gonna notice you. 2, now you have to crash the board every single time because you said it to everyone. Oh yeah, you gotta go, right? Are they gonna call you out, right? So make sure that you take care of that kind of business too. So crash the boards. Offense rebound tips +1 is when we get 1 plus 1 point for your team and a scrimmage if you happen to tip the ball. On defense, don't let them even touch the ball. You knock them out. If they get anywhere near the ball, you should see that as bad as well. So don't just like settle for like kind of boxing out the guy or whatever. Last one that I'll talk about is the high school one. Got horseshoe, 180 poly for shots, pick and roll defense, point guard advance the ball ahead, under 15 seconds up by 4 plus points, and deflections. We're getting really close. On Friday, the guy is going to come by and finally put together the PC. I'll start the show looking a little differently on Monday. Hopefully, I get it up by then. But I do have that week. I'll figure it out on Sunday. And but then, of course, it'll take me some time to get the show really up and running. But I'll at least have like videos to show you starting next week. Since I can't really demo stuff without a court, but I can show you like videos. I can show you like at least like a board up on the screen. I can draw on it. So it'll be a lot more interactive. But for right now, you just have to listen to my words. So my apologies. But soon. I keep saying soon. All right. But the one that I want to talk about is pick and roll defense. All right, you gotta blast them. All right, anytime that they pick and roll, even if your defender doesn't know what he's doing, and your person is setting the screen, you want to jump it. All right, you want to jump it and be like rotate over, and things like that. You just want to be talking. All right, and if they, no matter what, it's not a surprise, not a secret. Okay, you can say like I'm showing, like early, so that the guy doesn't even use the screen. All right, because no matter which way that you play defense, it's bad. But if they never use the screen, that's the best kind of defense that there is. So telling yourself beforehand, and make sure that you talk. And again, you're telling on yourself so that your coach hears it as well. All right, so pick and roll defense, both of you guys blitz it, and then the help side person sprints over to deny that one pass, and then someone sprint down to guard him, so that the only person who's open is the weak side corner or the weak side wing, something really, really hard that only LeBron James or Ben Simmons can pass to. And then let's talk about the quote of the day. Then I'll go trivia questions. And then, you know what? Before both of those, let's talk about KD's rant. All right. So I'm on record of saying KD's a punk for going to the Warriors and stuff like that. KD's a punk for being so sensitive and things like that. Today, Michael Rappaport, is that his name? Actor / comedian / doesn't do anything anymore. This big white dude. He was like, I guess, talking a little trash to KD and the DMs, and then KD just went off on him, saying so many bad words, like it was crazy. And then right after that, like we know the exchange happened because Michael Rappaport posted it to his Twitter page. Now, I'm not down for gossiping and stuff like that, but I do want to mention this. Michael Rappaport posted it to his Twitter page. And then clearly in there, he was like talking crap to KD. And KD responded way overboard, of course. But then he stopped talking to KD, and KD kept talking. He was like, really? You're going to call your lawyer? And I was like, what? This guy called a lawyer? This guy trash talks everyone, Michael Rappaport. Everyone just has videos that are just like 20 minutes of him screaming, cussing people out. And as soon as someone does it to him, he calls his lawyer. That was the first thing. And then the second thing he did was post the thing to public to try to like say how bad KD is. And like, it was just crazy. So that, I just have to say, if you're going to put it out there and you can't take it, then don't put it out there. All right. And KD's gotten better at that. Yeah, no, this is the first time I've been like, yay, I'm on KD's side. So I'm on KD's side in this whole like thing. If it blows up tomorrow, you'll see it. I think it just happened like a few hours ago. So there's that. The quote is "Dare to achieve." All right, dare to achieve. It's a 3-word quote. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Dare to achieve. All right, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be bold and trying to achieve your goals. Again, my goals are huge. I'm trying to create like basically like a whole like society for like basketball, right? I don't just do things small. I can't do things small, all right? So dare to achieve. Don't be afraid to go out there and give it your all and then look like an idiot. Don't be afraid to like say, I want to do this. I want to do this with my life and then fail. Don't be afraid of that, because let's say that there's 100 people in the entire world, right? And 33 of them are successful and 33 of them are failures. And then you're a part of the 33 that hasn't really done anything yet. I can assure you, if those are the two spots that you can go to, failure and success, of your 33% that you guys haven't decided which way that you want to go yet, those that don't try to be great are more likely to go toward the failure side. And those that try to be great are more likely to go to the successful side. Now, I know that sounds very, very obvious, but think about how many times in life people don't try. They put themselves into that failure category right away. They just go, should I shoot for 5 hours a day to become an NBA player? And everyone's like, nah, I don't want to try. So out of all the people who try, just try their hardest for like that A and go, I'm going to study for 3 hours a night, there's not that many failures from that group. All right. So be a part of the group that tries. Dare to achieve. All right. Just dare. Just be so bold and audacious about achieving your goals. You just go out there and do it and tell everyone else that you're going to do it. And then, you know what? I bet you it's not 50-50. I bet you it's like out of everyone that tries their dead hardest, yo, it might be like 80-20. All right. 20% of them failed. And out of the ones that didn't try their hardest, maybe like 10 succeeded. Maybe. All right. So make sure that you put yourself into that group. All right. Let's finish up since we're here almost on the last day of the month. The last day of the month is tomorrow. All right. Watch your movies. All right. Again, I haven't seen any. Let me see if I see any. I'm checking the homework right now to see if anyone's still posting. Well, who do we have here? We got Finn posting some more film, or was that from before? No, that was from a long time ago. I don't think anyone's posted in a while. I'm thinking you guys had spring break or something like that. But make sure that you guys are still posting. And then I'll finish off with the trivia question of the day. I'm not sure if it's just Finn, but we haven't started our trivia thing yet. Once I get that thing going on next week, I bought some stamps, 50 stamps. I bought some coin holders and some envelopes, and I'm going to start sending you guys coins. All right. So if you win per month, I will send you a coin. It's as easy as that. All right. So this does not count as the actual one, but this will just be another one from my little book here. All right. I'll start posting again. All right. Here we go. Who is the only player from the losing team? And I actually knew this one, but it's okay. All right. Who is the only player from the losing team of an NBA Finals game to be named Finals MVP? Or better yet, who is the only player from the losing team of an NBA Finals series to be named Finals MVP? That means that his team, was in the championship 7-game series. They lost, and they still gave this dude the MVP. Jerry West is the answer. Did you Google it? I just happen to know that one. You've heard that before? That's pretty good. The choices were answered it before you even asked. Hey, man, that's pretty good. The answers were like they said Will Chamberlain, Allen Iverson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Jerry West. It was definitely Jerry West, but I mean, hey, yo, there's a case for AI in that one. Allen Iverson played his butt off against the Lakers. And I mean, honestly, I don't know if anyone did better than him. He should have got the MVP. There have been other ones too, like LeBron James when he lost, especially against the Warriors when he basically was just carrying everyone on his back. That was crazy. Remember 2015? Everyone said it should have been LeBron. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I think that they just like to give it to the winning one because of whatever. I'm sure though, if you went back to like the whole history of the NBA, at least 10 times it was a guy from the losing team. And I think that they should like see it like that, really. Like, I mean, because the most valuable player is just the most valuable player, whether they deserve it, whether they won or not. And some guys have had historic moments in that. Anyways, spotting through the movies one more time again. If you want to see any of these that you haven't seen that might sound good, watch them. All right, you have two more days before we switch movies. Cars is that cartoon movie with the cars racing and stuff like that. The Babe is with Babe Ruth, 2nd grade. 3rd grade, Cool Runnings, which is an amazing movie. If you have not seen that one, I highly recommend that you see that one. It's the Jamaican bobsled team, Cool Runnings. Breaking Away, I've not seen that one, but that's the 4th grade one. Blue Chips, basketball. Eddie, basketball, funny movie. Cinderella Man, amazing movie about boxing for 7th grade. 8th grade is Gridiron Gang. Finn saw that one. 9th is Draft Day, which if you're interested at all in like major league sports and especially the draft, this one is a really, really remarkable movie. It says all the in-depth stuff about it. 10th grade is The Damn United. Have not seen that. 11th grade is The Color of Money. I wouldn't recommend that. And then 12th grade, if your parents allow you to watch it, is Any Given Sunday. All right, that one is an amazing movie, but it's so inappropriate for younger kids. So maybe to watch it, tell your parents that Al Pacino's in it. All right, Al Pacino. Say, yeah, the great actor Al Pacino's in this movie. All right, and maybe they might let you watch it. I don't know. All right. Anyways, I have all my workouts starting on the 10th of April. and I'm going to prepare my butt off for it. In the meantime, you guys prepare yourselves as well for everything. I'll let you guys know how I'm doing on my end. Keep letting me know how you're doing on your end, and good luck, you guys. Let's keep going until we can all make it big. All right, to all of us. Anyway, see you later, Finn. Whoever else is on. Peace, y'all.